Wow.
I'm gonna be turning, keep holding me down.
What's up, lovely people? Welcome back to my channel. And in this video, I will be reviewing and discussing the new Elvis movie.
Would make me out to be the villain of this here story.
Let's don't let a good thing die.
Now, this movie just premiered June 24th, and I went to go see it on opening night. And I have to say, the hype is real. The hype surrounding this movie is real. This movie was such an amazing experience for me. And this is coming from someone who wasn't a huge Elvis fan. I know about Elvis, obviously. I am very aware of his contribution to music and how loved and adored he is by millions of people, but I personally was never like a huge Elvis fan. One, because I was born in 2000, so I'm just from a whole different time period, a time era, so I just never really got into his music. But after seeing this movie, I really understand why he is loved by so many people, why he was dubbed the king of rock and roll. I have a newfound respect and love for the Elvis Aaron Presley. Now, seeing Austin Butler on the big screen and just seeing him bring Elvis back to life and just seeing how hard he worked on this role and how much detail and attention was put into every little scene of this movie was absolutely amazing, absolutely jaw-dropping. It was a very fast-paced movie, and there were a lot of zoom-ins and zooms outs. It kept me engaged the whole entire time. This movie was over 2 hours long, but it didn't even feel that way because every scene had me engaged and had me excited and just had me like ready to see what's going to happen next. This movie was great, and that is all because of the wonderful director that is Baz Luhrmann, who also directed Moulin Rouge, The Great Gatsby, Romeo and Juliet. He has quite a few good movies under his belt. His creative direction is just amazing. I have seen nothing like it. I love the fast pace of his movies, the flashiness of his movies, which also helps because, Elvis lived a very flashy life. So that's, understood that that was going to be in there anyway. And because I didn't know Elvis that well and I wasn't a huge fan of his, this movie, like I said, introduced me to Elvis and helped me see why he was so loved by many of people. And just seeing different aspects of his life that I would have never known because, no one talks about it and I'm not going to go search it out my own. So just seeing different aspects of his life that I had no idea happened was crazy to me. It was absolutely crazy to me. I think the cast was amazing. The people behind the scenes were amazing. This movie was a 10 out of 10 experience for me. It was such a whirlwind, and I have not been this excited about a movie in a really long time. No movie recently has just made me just stunned and just made me like, I have to tell everyone about this movie. Going in, I was very excited to see this movie because, like I said, this was like the first movie in a while where I was like super excited to see it. So going in, I was very excited to see how this movie was going to play out. But there was also a part of me that was kind of nervous that it wasn't going to live up to the hype. Because when people talk so great about something, it has a lot of hype around it, but then when you finally get around to listening to it or watching it, you're like, this is what y'all was so excited about? But baby, I am here to tell you today, they were right. The hype was correct. This movie is amazing. When this ie comes out on DVD, I'm buying it. That's how, when was the last time you bought a DVD? I don't have a DVD player. But I'm buying the DVD. And I'm going to buy it on YouTube Movies, yes. First of all, I love biopics. I love musicals. So any biopic about a musician, I'm probably going to like because that's just right up my alley. But not all biopics are made equal. We've seen that. But this biopic was absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. The way they paid homage to Elvis Presley was just so jaw-dropping and just stunning, and I could not be more proud of the cast of this movie. Seeing them talk about how Elvis was influenced by Black music and Black culture, that was refreshing to see, because I know that was a big hiccup in the Black community when it came to Elvis, them feeling like, you know, he like benefited off of Black culture. So I know that was a huge issue within our community, and seeing them pay homage to those people that he got his inspiration from, that was refreshing and inspiring to see. I just really think they did a phenomenal job on this movie, and I am recommending you to go watch this movie. I am going again this weekend with a few of my friends to go see this movie. I am very excited to see it for the second time. I have never been this excited to see a movie for the second time. I am so excited to go in there and see it again, and like find things that I probably missed the first time seeing it, you know, catch little cues that I probably hadn't seen. 10 out of 10 experience. Austin Butler, he is on the rise. Look out for him. I will not be surprised if he is offered an Oscar nomination or even wins an Oscar for this performance. He gave it his all. Watching him on screen, I was like, that is Elvis Presley. That is Elvis Presley. He did a phenomenal job. Congratulations to the whole cast, the crew, everyone. This movie, 10 out of 10 experience. Loved it. Well guys, that was my review and my opinion on the new Elvis movie that just came out. Let me know down below in the comments how you feel about this movie, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.
Are you ready to fly?
I'm ready. Ready to fly.